Okay, right. I need to check all the audio stuff's going on properly. Right, don't worry if the game goes mute. It's not a problem with the game or the stream. STO is one of those ones that if I tab out or move to another screen, it mutes it. Like this. See? It's now gone mute. Right. That's not actually a problem as such. It's just more one of those little annoying features that's never really been sorted out because it's not really a high priority. Right, okay, so this is my current character. Well, you can see above me here, there's all my other previous characters that I've played and I haven't deleted over the years. Because I've been playing this game since beta, and I've taken a big break from it because I got a little bit burnt out, but I knew this was a game I would come back to, and yeah, here we are. We are back playing it again. So Rhaegar Pura is my main. The others, you can see there's an old Jem Hadar character up there as well. Essentially, this is just going to be well, I'll start again. First of all, this is not going to be a full playthrough. I am not going to play every single mission. I'm not going to play every single event and stuff like that, because that's what my main character's for. This is just more a Jem Hadar themed run, and by themed run I mean I'm gonna have not every good evening. So it's not going to be like every single mission arc, because the first sort of blocks I've done them, it feels like hundreds of times, and those are, I don't want to play them again for quite a while. Now, I'm not saying I won't go back to them, but for this character that I'm going to be creating tonight, that's how, I'm going to be sort of jumping in on what I feel is a logical point for it, and it will make sense. It will make sense soon. You don't have to play them in order. It's just like there's some storyline missions and things like that. The other thing as well is, as much as possible, I'm going to be trying to use only Dominion-themed items on this character. Now, by Dominion themed, I mean like weapon types, ships, things like that. Now, this doesn't mean I'm not going to use anything that's not Dominion themed, but if I have an option between, say, a Dominion Polaron weapon and, say, a Federation phaser weapon, I'll be picking the Dominion one as much as possible, because sometimes I'm going to need to have certain gear that is just not Dominion themed, but that's fine. But same for the ships as well. I'll be like maybe occasionally picking up an odd ship here and there that's not Dominion themed, so I can get one of the traits or the items that are on it. But the core ship, the focus is going to be, Dominion away team, which doesn't just mean Jem Hadar, because I might be able to pick up a a Vorta hologram, and which will work brilliantly like as a first officer and stuff like that. So it's all going to be themed around Dominion, and it's all going to be, like I say, as much as possible only playing actively with the Dominion ships and gear as much as I can. And as I also mentioned, like I say, I'm not going to be doing all of the missions, because, like I say, there's quite a few, and I really don't want to get burnt out on this game again. I've been dabbling on and off for the past few weeks to sort of see, like, am I wanting to play this game again, sort of thing. No, and yeah, I'm okay with wanting to play it again. So yeah, I do have quite a few characters. These are all my old ones, quite a few. But yeah, you can create. You know what? Let's just go into it and I can show you. Right, so these essentially just determine how your character starts off. You have Starfleet, obviously, the Klingon Defense Force, Discovery Starfleet, which is one of the, due to temporal wibbly-wobbliness, you start back then. Dominion, TOS Starfleet, which is the original series Starfleet. Again, there's wibbly-wobbliness just to explain why your character is in the current time frame. And Romulan. Hello, cat. So, like I say, I'm going to be playing as Dominion. Here we go. Jem Hadar. Here we go. So if you've watched Deep Space Nine, you will know what the Jem Hadar are. There's an interesting reason as to why things happen with this. I won't spoil things, but as it says here, formed by the elusive founders in the Gamma Quadrant. The Dominion is a tightly knit association of many species. In a way, they're almost like the opposite to the Federation. Kind of. I'm not going to go too much into the politics of it because it will take far too long to explain. But seriously, watch Deep Space Nine. It will all be explained. Now, there's two types of Jem Hadar you can get. There's the standard Jem Hadar, and then there's the Vanguard. The Vanguard have very slight advantages over the regular ones. These are like you can almost call them the Mark II Jem Hadar. I know. When the Dominion DS9 pack first came out, I had a little bit of extra cash, so I got myself the I got myself the pack which had like the Jem Hadar unlocks, the ships, and a few other bits and pieces. It was worth it because it unlocked it for my entire account. But I'm going to be saying that I'm going to be playing as a Jem Hadar Vanguard today. Right. Now, this is when you can pick your career. Now, strictly speaking, this really doesn't matter too much, but it all depends on what sort of focus you want to have. You won't be limited to what ships you can use. You can use any ship, any equipment, but certain, I'm going to call them classes, just to make it easier, will have more of a focus on certain abilities and stuff like that. Engineerings are like your sort of like hull and ship bulk and things like that. The science officer are like the shields, and they also have they can do some funky abilities. They're almost like space wizards. And then of course you've got tactical, and the tactical officers are basically they're the shooty go around blowing up types. Good evening. Now, if you've never played this game before, the tactical officer is probably the easiest one to start off with. Engineering is a good middle ground. Science is a little bit harder, but you can do some really cool stuff with the science officer. They do things like gravity wells. They can drain shit. They can drain weapon powers, and they have got so many abilities. But it's a little bit more difficult. But they also really good at doing shield stuff. But I'm going to be focusing on tactical officer, just because I like playing as tactical. I like making things blow up. I make no illusions over that. Right. So there we go. Now, obviously, because I'm playing as Jem Hadar Dominion, there's only really one species I can play at, and that is Jem Hadar. If you was playing as like the Federation or the Romulans or the Klingons, there will be different subspecies or cultures you could pick from. But because of the way the Dominion is, you can't really do that with this one. So it's like, if you play Dominion, you play as Jem Hadar. You have no choice in the matter. But it again, from a lore point of view, it does kind of make sense because they were really the only ones who went out and did stuff. The Vorta were more like they were like the admin. They were the diplomats. They were the ones who go along on the ships and talk to the other races and things like that. But yeah, so here, for example, you've got the different things, and honestly, it really doesn't matter which one you pick. Just go with whatever you want to go with. You know what? Let's go with. Let's find a nice. I want one who looks really angry, which is going to be easy for Jem Hadar. So, as you can kind of see, this is what they look like. And if you've been watching the new Star Trek show, the cadet master who says she has a Klingon parent and a Jem Hadar parent, this is a Jem Hadar, and you can see where she would get her looks from. Also, that's another reason why I wanted to play it as well, because I've been watching Starfleet Academy and I've been really enjoying it. You know what? Let's just go with him. He'll do. Okay, so this is where you can make adjustments to the colouring, more advanced stuff. I'm not going to worry too much because the presets are pretty good, but I am going to make him a tall boy. 6'7", because he's a Jem Hadar. He's going to have to be a big boy. And again, depending upon what stuff you pick, you can have. I'm going to give him this gear because it looks cool. But you can, again, depend upon which culture and what you've unlocked. Laura Fuck, yeah. Yeah, Laura Fuck, basically. Like I say, Dominion Jem Hadar, you are very limited in what you can do design-wise, because that's the nature of the Dominion. That is who they are. That is what they do. The Jem Hadar are essentially mass-grown Yeah. To the tune of Vindaloo. Yeah, I can see that now, yeah. Yeah, I can see that. But yeah, like the Federation one, for example, you can have Trill, you can have joined Borg, you can have humans, you can have Tellarites, you can have Andorians. If you want customization options, the Federation of any of the eras is a good starting point. Personally, I think the standard Starfleet one has the most options, because the ones like the Discovery era and the TOS era are limited because of the time frames that they're in. So now I'm grumpy. Right. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go with this. And I apologise for this character's name. If you've seen the stream title, you should be able to see. There we go. Yeah, so that's his name. Yeah. Inagada'Davida. I deliberately looked up silly Jem Hadar names. You can have the formal name if you want to. You don't have to. But, yeah, you know what? Let's just go with Triumph for now. I mean, because you can get different ships and stuff like that later. But, see, that's it. That's how you create a character. There's way more options if you pick the other cultures, though. But it's balanced out in some ways because of what these guys have and what the other ones don't, and blah, blah, blah. Seriously, for a free-to-play game, Star Trek Online is actually pretty good. And I'm not necessarily going to say generous, but it's there are lots of events where you can earn free items. In fact, there's pretty much loads of them going on right now. So yeah. To reiterate, I will be focusing primarily on, say, only flying Dominion ships, unless there's like a particular trait or console that one of the other ships have. Gear, I'll be focusing on Dominion gear, weaponry, everything else like that. Now, depending upon which you pick, honestly it doesn't matter too much. All depends on, like, if you're somebody who really wants to min-max your gear, you can do that. If you just want to play the game and have fun, you can do that as well and actually be reasonably viable. Obviously, you won't be able to go into like the top tier, what are called task forces, which are like the dungeons and things like that. But the average basic day-to-day game, you will be perfectly fine with. In fact, if anything, my current main character with my Vengeance class Dreadnought is a little bit overpowered, because that was the one I spent years maximising, pushing its limit, and now I could just pretty much go into like a lot of them and just like brrr, everything's gone. Oh, and I can assimilate things as well, but that's a long story. Right. Engage. So if things are a bit too loud, please let me know, because obviously I'll have to make some adjustments. Yeah, like the old LCAR's loading screen there. Oh, look at that. Look at that. Yes, you do get to go to Deep Space Nine.
You are my most trusted soldiers.
Oh.
The enemy alone. We'll need the help of old friends and old enemies.
Oh, look at that.
We can't win through force of arms. Deception, stealth.
And yes, it has all the voices that they could get hold of.
Help us stay alive.
Absolutely hold your just by messing around. Case in point, your mean tank build outperforms some people who built for it. Yeah, 100%. You can have mean builds, you can have joke builds, you can have thing builds, and they can all be viable. It's surprisingly difficult to make a bad build. You have to set out deliberately to do it. Yes, victory is life. Oh, I've missed this game. Oh, that's scratching my brain in a good way. So yeah, I am going to make some adjustments once everything's loaded in properly, but don't worry too much about that. Most recent lockbox gauge proton beams. I'm going with Podaron. This is going to be a Podaron build, because I'm trying to keep everything as themed to Jem Hadar / Dominion as much as possible. This is one of my theme builds. This is not a optimized build.
Several containment cells at this penal installation have been breached. A number of prisoners are attempting to escape. Their likely destination is the shuttle facility and landing area.
So we are random Jem Hadar number 257. The Maelstrom Trifluorotopic. Yeah, there's so many different things. It's part of the things as well, because you can have... Wait, let me a second. I need to make sure everything is the way I need it for the stream. So just bear me one moment, because I have things loaded up in a certain way because of... It's just easier for me. So I'm going to rearrange the HUD. That's that one. Okay. I can only do this once the game's loaded up. Oh, there we go. Yeah, that's the arc thing. Okay, so right, options. There we go. HUD. There you go. Load UI. There we go. Things are just not quite as I want it. This needs to go. This needs to go up here. I always keep that. Oh, why is that? Why is that? Oh, there we go. Yeah, you can customize your HUD quite easily. F2, thank you. Yeah, it's been a while since I've had to change things. It's been a few years since I've had to create a new character. But pretty much most things are... Oops, I pressed the wrong key there. There we go. Alright, so, like I say, let me just get everything, like I say, loaded up the way I want it to. Nope. There you go, sort of different skills you can have. Very possible. Very possible. Right, okay. No, come on. There we go. I always have to have the 3 bars there. Right. What I'll probably do is, I will probably at some point just log into one of my other characters, save the UI and just copy it onto this. I keep that closed and everything. Let me just make sure my controls are set up as I want. Yeah, that seems good. So, yeah, this is Inagada'Davida, my Jem Hadar. And now the thing that I have to keep in mind is because they are Jem Hadar, they need to have Ketracel White. Oh, this feels weird doing this. This feels very weird. Alright, so I need to hunt down groups of escaped prisoners. Very nice, simple thing. We have everything else like there as well. Even gives a performance boost. It does, yes. This is my everything else. R&D, which I don't know too much about on this character. Loads of different currencies, expertise, stuff. What else is there? Now, I was mentioned before about the ships. Now, obviously, like I said, I've been playing this game since beta, so I have access to quite a few ships now. I'm just going to show off the one, not in a sort of look at the ones I've got, just so you can see how long I've been playing this game. So let's just hide what I've not got. So I have got, this is on my Federation ones, these are all the ones I've got. I've got the legendary ones, which includes the Ross class, the Sovereign, the Red Lion. A few of these I don't have access to just yet because I need to do a very particular thing, like the battle cruisers. I will get access to these later, including the Defiant, things like that. But like I said, I am not going to be playing on these ones. Sovereign. Oh yeah, seriously, there's so many of these ones. Like you can customize the ships as well. But I will be flying. My ship of choice will be the Vanguard warship. This is going to be what I will be flying as my primary ship. I will unlock the others at some point to get, like I said, the gear and other bits and pieces, specifically these ones. Plus, I will probably be picking up the Cardassian ships as well, because they are, technically speaking, were part of the Dominion. But again, not high priority, just because I love the designs and I love the weapons. Like I need to get rid of some of these settings as well. Where is it? Just because it gets very annoying after a while. There we go. They had those things pop up on the screen like that. So we'll get rid of those now. Have you looked at Event Alliance? I am working towards it. Yes, that is a partial... I don't think I've got access to it yet. No, I haven't unlocked the event stuff yet. Oh, but yes, there is a ship an anniversary ship there that I can work towards, which I think I am a... How do I get rid of these flying things? I'm trying to remember how to do this, because I always find these very annoying. It's one of the things I always want to turn off, but I can't remember how I do it. I've seen the stats for it, so it's not a spoiler. It's just more a case of I haven't got access to show it on this character yet. Right, bear me 1 second. I'm going to quickly log out of this character, log into my main. So I want to see if I can copy over the settings for my main character Rhaegar, and then copy the settings and then import it into. Yes, I've seen that. It's Dominion Federation. Yes, it's based on an alliance ship where the Dominion have had a helping hand in it. So that will be on my permissible. This one here, the Empressa Miracle Worker Alliance Juggernaut, and here I am in Dominion. Yeah, right. Okay, let's do everything else as well. Let's options HUD. Right, let's save the UI. Hey, thank you for the follow there, Barnaby Bum Bum Butter. What a great name. Right, so let's make sure that's done. Okay, let me just check my chat settings as well. Oops, no one. Where's it gone? Chat settings, here we go. Okay, so yeah, I'm just gonna take. I'm gonna zoom that out. I'm gonna take a screenshot of this so I can copy it over. There we go. So just bear me 1 second. This is always the same whenever I create a new character on an MMO like this. It always takes a little while to set things up exactly as I want it. Otherwise, I find I get distracted by things, and it's like that shouldn't be there. Okay, so let me just move that over to there. Let me just save that. And I can copy that over to my other characters then. Chat settings STO. Okay, that's that done. Let's just keep that there for the moment. Yeah, you got the first. Well done. But yes, very quickly, before I go back to the main character, my main character, this is the, where is it? Here we go, the event ship. So the current, I missed that one unfortunately, but I'll work towards getting something there. But this, yeah, I've got 5 more days, and I will get this ship basically if I do the double ones, and this is the ship you can get. The Empressa Miracle Worker Alliance Juggernaut T6. It is... That's a nice looking ship. So there are you don't need to spend money on this game, but if you do, you get access to some pretty funky ships, but there are enough things in the game to earn things for free. You can play this game and not spend a penny. You don't have to. It is surprisingly generous. Like, yeah, it looks more like a KDF. Not, I can see that. I mean, I can definitely see the Dominion look to it. Like, if you look at it like that, if you ignore the front, that definitely looks like a Jem Hadar Dominion ship. But I can see where the KDF influence comes in, because this front bit is very KDF. Very, very KDF. I mean, it's a funky looking ship. It looks really good. With like the engine pod and stuff like that. But my current ship on this character is the USS Ticonderoga. And it is the Kelvin Timeline Intel Dreadnought, aka the Vengeance. Right. Enough of that. Let's go back to the main game. Otherwise I will be just waffling on about this all day. Yeah. Star Trek Online is one of those games I can just talk about for absolutely ages. I love that ship. Your main ship is now the Oberon class USS Stanley C. Is that like the third ship of its name? Do you do the thing where, you know, if your ship gets destroyed, you rename it and have like A, B, C, D, E, E? Yep, that's something I will be doing as well. If my ship ever gets blown up, destroyed as it were, then I will keep the ship, because obviously you don't lose it, but I will just append the registry code to A, B, C, D, and so on, to represent it's the, you know, the fifth of its name and stuff like that, like the Enterprise or your Excelsior base holds. Yeah, it sounds like you do the same thing I do on each character. I try to have like a theme for the ship's naming ones and stuff like that. Like Rhaegar, I named all of his ships after real life warships and things like that, with a few exceptions, but that's the general theme. Wait, no, wait, no. Sorry, the real life cation is getting. No, you do not stand there. No. That's how the computer gets turned off. That was naughty. In a minute, you had to calm your butt. Sorry. Yes, real life meow meow being a complete pain in the butt. I know, but... Oh, yeah. One moment. Come on then. Look, you're not in trouble. Oh, you're not in trouble. You just don't jump on the computer like you just did. Okay, come on. Up you get. Are you going to go that? You're going up that way now. Okay, fine. Come on, up here, up. Thank you. There you go. All right. Okay. So let's go back to what I was doing here. So chat settings. Okay. So again, it's going to go a bit quiet whilst I copy over the chat settings, because I find those very annoying. Right. So same as Armada, NPC. System, that's the one I have to turn off, and zone, because zone chat is never good to have on. But anything, especially, yeah, I've never known any game that has like a zone chat that it's not complete out nonsense that makes me want to claw my eyes out. Right, so I think that is everything. Again, just to be on the safe side. Yep, that's that one. That's that. Options. Yep. Aha, there we go. Yeah, that's it exactly now copied as it was before. Right, let's go. Actually, what I might do, I might make a change. I might increase the UI text. That might be the only other thing I do. Interface scale. Yeah, that's okay. You know what? Oh, okay. Now I'm getting too distracted. I'm getting far too distracted. The old ADHD kicking in. I'll get rid of that, yep. Then corruption, yep. Right, last thing, and I mean, then I'll continue. So I mentioned before how there's like various arcs and episodes. At the moment, I only have access to one, Engineered for War, because this is the Jem Hadar starting zone. But once this is done, it will unlock everything else, and I'll show you from there. They also recently added a new episode as part of the current arc that they're running, which involves Nicole DeBur, aka Esri. She is voicing her, playing, I should say, not voicing.
Enemy targets on sensors.
There you go. So I'm smacking up her. There you go. So this is who I have here. All the I have the. As you can see, all the minion, Jem Hadar stuff. So you can see this is all pretty good. I mean, I'm just basically flying an escort T5U, which is the ranking for it. The only other thing I need to do is to copy over my personal keybinds, but I'm not going to do that now because it's a bit fiddly.
They found us. Get up! Run!
I'll do that off stream. See. Very, very basic weapon. Then you can see up there's my XP bar and everything. Oop, no, where's he gone?
Well done. You drove the escapees into our fortified position. Victory is life.
Victory is life.
The unit was decimated during the breakout. We should form a new squad and deal with the remaining escapees. The honor of leadership should be yours.
I accept. Follow me. Here we go. So we've got our first squad member to kind of help, or squad members. We have two of our boys here. This is a nice, very simple.
More escapees ahead. They have yet to detect our presence. I recommend we keep it that way.
We should activate our shrouds to gain the advantage. Now, the Jem Hadar shroud is basically a cloak, a personal cloak. Now, which one is it? Shroud. Okay, so I'm going to move that one to there. There you go. So that is that one.
Excellent. Now you can make a surprise assault.
I've gone predator mode. That's you need to shroud us. Oh, fine, whatever. It's quite simple. Like I say, generally speaking, you don't have to worry too much about dying in this game. And even if you do, there's apart from a little time delay, there's generally no penalty. It's the only penalty you get is if you're playing on the higher difficulty settings. You will get like injuries, which just basically mean it's a little bit more difficult for you to do stuff. And I'm just using my basic Podron attacks here, so yeah, really simple, really simple. I can run as well, and I need to go. So look, so I'm there. Okay, I need to go north. Okay, I need to go that way. Endeavours and stuff. I don't think I've got access to endeavours. Endeavours are like a account-wide buff. So like once you max out, you can start to what's what I'm looking for? You can start to gain points, and those points can be spent to randomly get like max shields. So all my ships now have 12% across my entire account, 12% more shields, a 5.5 increased chance to critical attacks when I'm in space and things like that. Yes, I know. Yeah, no, because I've not been playing it. Say, I took a lot, playing it really casually for the last few years. This is quite low for an account of my age. This is quite low. I don't really go out of my way to do the endeavours like some people do. It's just like if I happen to get them whilst doing something. Sweet.
Tetracell White provides a temporary boost.
Boss, we got incoming.
There you go.
Shuttle ready yet?
There you go. Let's have fun on Tetracell, right? Yeah, I'm fighting. Look like some Orions. Yep, I'm fighting some Orions. Orion brutes.
A large number of prisoners are escaping the facility and heading your way.
I don't know.
Stop them.
Well, that's bad for them. Right, where am I going? Where am I going? Oh, they're coming this way, are they? Well, now you can have different weapons as well. For example, like that. I have got a what's this? That's the pistol, but I tend to go for rifles and things like that. Again, no particular reason. I know you can have like melee stuff as well, and a lot of people have like one ranged weapon and one melee weapon, depending upon what. Again, all depends what you go for. I just prefer shooting them from a distance. I've got different abilities I can use as well, like for example here. Strike team, which gives me a little buff. But right now, I can get away with just shooting the Romulans. There you go.
I have seen enough. Computer, end program.
Ah, see? It was a hologram.
Remember, victory is life.
Indeed. Victory is life. Sorry, I'm just a bit thirsty. So look, you can see we're on a Dominion holodeck. I've got how much I needed that. Right.
Your leadership skills are sound. I am Iko Ixdan, and I would be honored to follow you in battle. I offer my service to your unit.
I accept your offer. God, why is this not... Sorry, again, I need to get rid of those things popping in. Those are very annoying. Very annoying. Right, there is a way I can get rid of that. I'm trying to remember how it is, because it is. I find it very distracting when those things pop in. I don't need to know it. HUD? Yeah, there's probably something here. Chat. No, turn that off. No, that'll do for now. Right.
You fight well. I see now why the Honored Elder chose you for this duty. I am Red Taral.
Duty.
It would be good to serve under your command. I offer my services to you and your unit.
The offer is accepted. Victory is life.
A well-executed operation. You showed initiative and inspired others to follow your lead and achieve success.
I just show things.
Your promotion to first is all but assured. All that remains is confirmation from the Vorta commander.
The Vorta.
To him now. Follow me.
As you say, Honored Elder. Yeah, first is basically like captain sort of thing. Turn off gameplay master. Thank you. Right, that's the one. Right, where is that? HUD. Where is it? Gameplay announcements. Gameplay announcements. Where the fudge is that? I'll find where it is. I'm trying to remember, because it's been so long since I've had to do this. I can't remember where all the settings are. That's not keybinds. Ads. And that's not on gameplay announcements. Chat. No, that's not that. This is one of the sort of settings that always really annoys me, and I don't know where. That's not that one. Where the flip is it? Maybe it's under hard. Yeah. I'll find it. I'll find it. Minimap down arrow, right. Oh, thank you. Oh, that makes things a lot easier. I knew there was a second setting, but I couldn't remember where it was. Thank you very much.
Take this turbo lift to the bridge. You are to speak to the Vorta known as Wayun.
Oh, great.
You there.
Wayun.
His adjutant, Loris, and a founder. I trust you appreciate the need to report to the lead Vorta as soon as possible. He is not the only one
Google.
You.
Victory is life. And yes, Jeffrey Combs does voice Wayun. So, this is the ship. Let's put the gun away, otherwise the Vorta will get all snarky with us.
Prepare the fleet. We need to reach the Bejor system as soon as possible.
Of course, Founder. We'll be ready for transit within the hour.
Wayun. I'm trying to remember which Wayun this is. I think this is Wayun 6.
Welcome. Honored Elder Dukan Rex speaks quite highly of you.
Inagada'Davida. Say it. Say my name.
I'm pleased to inform you that the Founders have chosen to bestow the rank of First upon you. May you continue to serve them well.
I shall.
I would expect no less. One more thing. The Founders, in their wisdom, have also granted you the right to report directly to them when necessary. To speak to your gods is quite an honor. Unexpected, perhaps, but we live in most unusual times.
I like in the lore, it's actually like it's pretty much canon that the Jem Hadar and the Vorta hate each other. They really despise each other. But they can't do anything about it because the founders say no.
The Founders will contact you when they have need of your skills. In the meantime, I suggest you prepare yourself, your unit, and your ship for service. Speak with my adjutant, Loris 4. She'll help you prepare for the challenges ahead in the Alpha Quadrant. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life. Hey, Lois, if you want, give me the word.
Greetings, and congratulations on your promotion. I am Loris 4. I will help you maximize your efforts to bring glory to the Founders. Head to the requisitions room across the hall. Someone will assist you.
Yes, ma'am.
While you're there, you may also wish to acquire a different vessel or switch the ship you'll command. Each ship requires certain bridge officers to function efficiently.
I'm not going to do that right now, though.
Officers you need before heading out.
Again, I will probably set it all up and stuff like art clock. There's a few little tweaks I have to make here and there, but nothing major. They're just fiddly and time consuming.
Report to Wayun when you are ready.
I'll do that.
He will distribute the Ketracel White for your unit at that time.
Understood.
Exit the way you came in. Turn right, then head left and enter requisitions.
All right. Right. I mean, it's not exactly a big ship, but here you go. Requisitions. Here we go. Right. So this is where I can pick up my new ship. Another Vorta. So these are the ships I have access to right now. I have my escort, or the so-called bug ship. We also have the carrier, the dreadnought cruiser, the vanguards, called different types of bridge officers as other missing things and stuff like that. I'm going to get the ship now, but I'm not going to set it up now. There we go. I'll get it free because I got the Gamma Vanguard pack. There we go. So that's in my inventory. There we go. And I'll keep the name for now. I'll keep that name for now. Yeah, I can always change it and stuff later, but right. So we'll go over here, ship manager. So here we go. This is what I was talking about with regards to the consoles. So basically, as you can see here, these ones are slightly better, to be honest. Let's see what we've got here. Yeah, those are the same. I have torpedo. Honestly, as default ships layout go, this isn't too bad. I wouldn't say it's particularly, top tier, but as a starter ship, this is actually not that bad. Yeah, because this is what's called an escort class. This is a very maneuverable ship. It's a little bit squishy, but it has very good maneuverability and speed, and I have a currently 2.5% critical hit chance. Oh yes, and the turn rate, 3 degrees a second, inertia. Yeah, this will change when I'm active, but yeah, here we go. Got loadouts as well, so I can have visuals. There's a lot of other stuff I can unlock now, if I wanted to, but I'm not going to because I need to get access to a bank and things like that. So again, I will do all this stuff off stream when I have time to do so, because it'll be a lot of going backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards, backwards and forwards. Also,
Are you prepared for combat? The Founder has ordered the fleet to battle stations. We will depart as soon as you are ready.
oh, I'm ready, Wayun. Bring it on.
Can you vouch for the loyalty of your men?
Oh, yes, the Ketracel White ritual. We pledge our loyalty to the Founders from now until death.
Then receive this reward from the Founders. May it keep you strong.
Yes, and alive. Because Ketracel White is needed to keep them alive. It's like, how do you keep a super soldier on your side? You basically addict them, and you have the only supply. And the only ones who are allowed to issue it are the Vorta, which is kind of one of the reasons why the Jem Hadar really don't like the Vorta. They really don't. But like I say, the Founders, they say, play nice. So you play nice. for now. But if if the Vorta just happens to fall out the airlock, it's a shame.
We're detecting a number of derelict vessels ahead on sensors. It looks like they ran afoul of some Hydran swarmers. How unfortunate. I believe this will be a teachable
Yeah, just clone another Vorta.
Loaded first. Loris?
I agree, of course.
Yeah.
First, I'd like you to move ahead of the fleet and eliminate the swarmers. Take out the derelict vessels as well. They'll attract more vermin otherwise.
It shall be done. Right, all power to weapons. Now, will this allow me to... Yep. Yes, Loris is... Yeah, because they changed some of the arcs and some of the storylines. My little bug ship. The little buggy. There we go. So yeah, it's keeping my keybinds, but I need to set some stuff up on here. But again, this will be very time consuming. But what I can do is I can put my usual default ones on here now. I always like to keep evasive maneuvers on form to the point where my muscle memory, if it's not there, it's like where's emergency maneuvers gone? Now, because I do have a slight touch of arthritis in my hands, something I have done, and again, it takes a little bit of time to set things up, but I have a keybind which cycles through anything that I put in the top 2 rows of my power tray. So I'll set this to I'll set it in a second. It basically makes it easier for me to actually play the game. Now, it's not a major amount, but I still have to basically keep pressing the space bar. But for example, let's see if this works. Evasive 1 cloak. Yes, I have that one. So let's just see if I can get this to work. I think I have to set these to bars 9 and 10, if I remember rightly. Yeah, bear me 1 second. I want to see if this is still working. Or if I have to fiddle around. The thing is, this is something I have to do for every ship when I get it set up. But, let's say for example I put attack pattern alpha in there. There we go. So now if I hit... That's that one, so you can see I've gone the wrong way. So if I hit the space bar, you should see this become activated. There you go, yep. There you go. Attack pattern alpha is now active, and it's on a 2-minute cooldown. So it has copied over my binds, which I wanted. That's it. Now, is this the most optimal way of playing? No. But I don't care. Alright, so we'll take out these swarmers first of all. You'll see, get like criticals here and there. You don't care about optimal, care about fun. Yeah, because I won't be doing like the high level stuff, then yeah, that's honestly the best way to play these type of games. Now, of course, if you're doing like the high end like dungeons and raids and stuff like that, then yeah, you're going to need to play it optimally, because otherwise, that's the whole point behind them. There's nothing wrong with being a if your idea of fun is getting maximum DPS, fantastic. I realised for myself quite a few years back, I don't like DPS maximising. I just like maximising the build that I've got, or get a super overpowered friend. Yeah, that's it. I mean, seriously, if I took my my vengeance into this mission, it would be over by now. You see, I've got shields and stuff there as well. I've set the auto loot to, well, I say auto loot to, got achievements. And obviously there's different types of weapons. You have beams, you have arrays, you have cannons, you have torpedoes, you have turrets. So yeah, it all depends on what... look, it's a broken freighter. Right. Evasive manoeuvres. There you go. This is actually one of the smallest ships in the game. Not the smallest, but one of them. Oh yeah, turret builds are viable, but it's more a case of like if you have a console or mod, whatever you want to call it, that is designed for say turrets, and you're using a beam-based build, obviously that's not going to really work at all. But yes, you can have...
Gather near the wormhole entrance.
Right. I'm trying to remember how I do this. No. I did have a command that gave me a clear UI. Oh, the Typhoon. I think I've actually got the Typhoon. The Typhoon. I think I've got that. I had a T6 unlock token, and I was like, yeah, I need. It's sitting in the bank. It's making me itch. I need to use it. Okay, so we're going into wormhole. Oh yeah, I need to go full impulse, don't I?
All ships, prepare for transit to the Alpha Quadrant.
As of this moment, we are all dead. We go into battle to reclaim our lives. This we do gladly, for we are Jem Hadar. Remember, victory is life.
Victory is life. Going through wormhole. Oh. No, I've forgotten how much I love playing this game. I think it was good though for me to take a break from it because I was getting a bit burnt out playing it. It's Bajor.
I'd like you to handle personally.
Of course, Founder.
There's a Zenkethi battle station in this sector. It's heavily damaged and in danger of being...
Yes. Oh.
I need you to extract a high-value...
Yes. The DS9 revamp.
The fleet will clear a path for you to the station. You will then beam down with an away team and escort Zenkethi Admiral Zen Talik to safety. Understood.
It will be done, Founder. Yeah.
This complicates matters.
Nice.
Make our intentions clear to the Alliance before they open fire on us.
Now, there is a reason why all this is going on, but I think that because I'm playing, like I say, a Jem Hadar, to me it feels appropriate just to come into this me like, I don't know what's going on. The founder tells me to go in and blow these things up. I will go there and blow things up. Now, if I remember rightly, I think these may keep spawning. Yeah, 'cause this. Oh god! Oh yeah! I'm getting. Oh, my ship's getting damaged. Okay, I need. Where's my engineering team? Ah! Oh, there we go. Phew. Oh, that was close. No, it wasn't. See, this is why I need to set up my ship. There you go. See, I'll respawn, and that's all that happens. If your ship gets destroyed, yeah, that's one. I mean, this is a tiny little ship as well. This is literally just like, you know, it's smaller than a Defiant. It's a attack ship.
We've entered transporter range to the station first. Is your away team ready?
Yes. Here we go. So here we go. The Jem Hadar boys. So don't worry too much about what their classes and roles and things like that are. It's you're about to be adding that again. Because you'll add brakes. Yes, there's a lot in this game that I've forgotten, and it's nice to just like go back to the beginning and actually remember. Oh yeah, I have to actually keep an eye on my hull strength and things like that, because my Vengeance is a tanky beast of a ship. Like without being too humble braggy, the Ticonderoga can take on a Borg tactical cube solo and not worry. Maybe I've dropped down to like 95% hull capacity, and that's normally because I was like too close to it when it blew up. It's stuff like that. My ship's too powerful now, but it's not the biggest ship I've got. It's probably the most powerful ship, but it's not the biggest ship. The biggest ship I've got is the Universe class, the Enterprise J. And that is a big boy.
He is on the station's upper level, in the command area. I recommend haste. The Herc are likely to overrun the station, and soon. Find the Admiral and get him to safety. I'll update you once that happens.
Acknowledge. Right. There's the boys. We got Eket Leklan, Rem Toral, Etamakagal, Virak Agar, and here's me, Inagada'Davida. I am so happy I picked that name. Hut. Yeah, from a character's point of view, it makes sense. Oh, here we go, it's the Herc. So yeah, we don't know what's going on, but if you play the previous missions, it will kind of explain what's going on. But like I say, oops. I'm trying to keep it in character, as they say. There you go. Yep, there's my abilities and everything, so I'll just move those up to there so I don't automatically use them. So, same thing again, I have everything bound to space. Just to make it easy for myself. And you get different abilities and stuff like that. Like I say, it's all just because it just makes it easier so I don't get pain in my hand after a while. Oh, yep. Oh, there we go. There you go, grenades. You can have different abilities depending upon your class that you've picked and what equipment you have. The game itself it's quite flexible in terms of what you have and what you have for your build. In fact, if anything, I'd say there's probably too many options for brand new players. But again, it's difficult to actually make a bad build. I always just say to people, just like, yeah, go for either a theme build, go for something that, if you want to have fun and just absolutely, I've been down security escort, things like that. So I forgot what I was saying there. So with this one, it's a similar sort of thing. It goes through this row, and anything on this row, it automatically fires off. These are the ones I want to keep access to and use reasonably often, but not on the rotation. These are the ones I just don't want to use except under very specific circumstances, like the shield buff, the Ketracel wipe, stuff like that. Hello. Oh, it's a Klingon. Hello.
Jem Hadar, here? If you come to help, you will be welcomed. If not, today is a good day to die. For you.
We're here for the Admiral.
The Zenkethi? He's caused enough trouble for one day. Take him away if you wish. Feel free to crush any hurt you should find too. There's plenty to go around.
Yes, here they come. Alright. Okay, and where is he? Oh, he's over there. it's pretty standard sort of like, you know, like game controls, left, right, strafe, things like that. You can crouch, aim. Some weapons do give you bonuses if you aim. You can get into melee as well. Oh, hello. So this is where I might want to use like my abilities. So I'll just go through them. That's it. Take out the attendant. Now, you can see they're all using their abilities as well. Of course, you can have like differences in an away team. They can have separate gear. It's like there's a lot of customizations and tweaking abilities for your builds. So I can, like I say, I can very much understand why, you know, for new, brand new players, you could look at it and think, this is a lot. I could easily mess it up. Honestly, as long as you just use just a little bit of logic and, like, you know, don't use turret buff in consoles if you're doing a cannon build and things like that, or, you know, have loads of torpedoes on the front because you generally only like. Now, this is not to say you can't do a torpedo build. But torpedo builds are you have to have very specific ones to work. They are not what I would call beginner friendly. If you just pretty much like, so say for example, let's just go with this here. So you can see here I've got, they've got cannons, I've got cannons there, beam array. This, like I say, is for a starter build. This is actually pretty decent. So if you have like whatever's here and you just replace the equivalent, you've got a good starting point. Then you can tweak it as and when you go. So you have a you could have like a turret there, for example, if you didn't want to use it. So I've got 2 quantum torpedoes, one at the front, one at the back. I have, you know, the shield type there. They all work together and they all give me nice little bonuses. Plus, of course, yeah, there's a lot. There's a lot. I also have these unlocked as well. Excuse me, wow. My throat is really dry tonight for some reason. I do apologise. Alright, so I need to find Admiral Zenk Terek. Right. Really, it's that dude over there with the big shell thing on his back. Oh, no. I put the weapon away. There we go. Hello. Oh, he's a big boy.
Jem Hadar? Not the liberators I was expecting, to be certain. But I will not refuse your aid. You are here to rescue me, yes? If not, I would like to die on my feet in combat.
The Founder has willed that you will come with us.
Very well. I have a warp-capable shuttle on this station near the escape pods. I'll give you access to that section. Take me to it.
Go along, no tricks. Right. Let me get in follow the map. Right, seriously, if you like Star Trek, this game is 100% worth a try. Worth a play. Hello. Excuse me. Thank you. You know, the ship's tribble is being a pain in the butt. No, she's occasion. Now I've obviously started playing Star Trek Adventures recently as well, and we have an ongoing joke that whenever any of our cats or anything turn up, we refer to it as the ship's cation has turned up. Right, where I've got to go? I've got to go south. Okay. When I get hold of it, yes. I'm not sure exactly when that will be because I'm going to be honest. Money's a little tight right now, so not to the point where I have to like mega worry. But it's like, you know what? I can't afford to get the game right now. But once I will be getting it at some point. When I don't know. But I will be getting it. I'm just saying, just not exactly sure when.
Soldier, I can make it from here. My shuttle is just.
But that does it. That Voyager game does look really good.
Yes, victory is life.
It is very. It reminds me very much of FTL. If you've ever played that, it's got that sort of look to it.
From one of our finest. I have a new task for you first. Make your way to the torpedo bay and set one of the torpedoes there to detonate. That will take care of all the Herc on board quite nicely.
Nice. Right. Okay, so we are going that way. Right, do these little scrap bags first of all. So yeah, I just got a new shield. See? All Jem Hadar theme stuff there. You can upgrade your gear and things like that as well, but that's not something to do right now. I could go faster, but interesting design does in Kefi ships.
Jem Hadar, huh? This day just gets more and more interesting. If you're here for a fight, you'll get one. But with all this proto-matter around us, it might be brief.
We are not your enemies.
Fantastic. If you're not here to fight, I'm gonna assume you're here to help. We were about to disarm all these beauties. I'm sure you noticed this place is a little unstable. No one's thrilled with the idea of all this proto-matter exploding. Want to give us a hand?
I have orders to destroy the station.
Right.
I'm not going to continue to do that voice. That's what's happening. It's hurting my throat a little bit.
Would be the best way to make it go boom? Wonderful. Look, let's compromise. We'll neutralize the proto-matter in all but one of these torpedoes, which you'll set to detonate. Everyone's happy. My team needs 3 minutes to get it done. You okay with this plan?
I will confirm.
The renowned Starfleet efficiency. 3 minutes is an acceptable time frame. Let the good commander know we are agreeable to his terms. And first, don't tarry once the demolition task is complete. We require your skills in combat over Bejor.
Acknowledged. Right. We need to protect the squishy Starfleet folks. And we shall protect them from these giant bug-like creatures.
One stack down. Keep up the good work.
Okay. Right. Oh god, there's more of them over there. Right. Right. I thought you were going to come in from one area. Okay, that's going to be interesting. Ooh. Oh god, they're doing some kind of weird attack. It's like a sort of psychic attack or something. He's a freaking...
Keep doing what you do best.
Killing things? Alright. You do your techie stuff, we do the killings. Go on lads, this way. Chop chop. Alright, so looking at that, yep. Now, you don't have to sort of squat down on the floor like this, it's just it gives you a little bit of an aim boost, and some weapons or abilities do work slightly better, or maybe like improved critical chance, stuff like that if you aim. So depending upon, again, your build. Oh, frig me, that's a... Yeah, I know my shields are losing power. Okay. Alright. There we go. Shield's fully charged. Screw it. Smack him. Alright. Oh, of course, yes. If you're going up against the Borg, they adapt. Which makes things interesting. I have defeated 100 Herc. Huzzah!
Keep them off us. Proto-matter's done, but the explosives are still intact.
Okay, calm down. Starfleet. Ugh. Yeah, where's he gone? Alright, get rid of that Mechroid. He's doing his psychic. And get rid of him. Alright. I think we need to leave. Yeah, once combat's over, it will. Oh, where is he? Hey, come back over here. You just walk right past me, you rude git.
We're good to go here. You want to push the big red button? Or shall I?
It is my duty to begin the destination. Alright. So when you see this sparkly stuff, this is like an interactable. Arming torpedo.
Nice work. It's been interesting, fighting with Jem Hadar instead of the other way around. Well, Command wants us somewhere else, so adios. Try not to get shot, yeah?
The victory is light, Starfleet.
Time is a factor here, First. We have need of you back in space. Are you prepared to leave the station?
Yes. So yeah, this is the latest story arc and things like that. Like I say, it's involving Esri. It's going to be interesting because I have no idea what happens in this arc, so a little bit controversial, what I'm about to say. I have no problems with Jadzia, but I actually quite liked Esri. In fact, if anything, I think I would say I probably preferred Esri over Jadzia. And that is in no way a disparagement towards Jadzia. It's like, this is nice, but I like this. Oh, and I have an autograph from Jerry Ryan, aka 7 of 9. That's got to me for a Christmas present a few years back.
You've done well, First. I believe we are going to work together quite nicely, all for the glory of the Founders, of course.
Indeed.
Our main task lies ahead. Simply put, we must save the Alliance forces in this sector from the Herc. I trust you're up for the challenge?
Oh, the Herc will fail. Right. Let's go and save DS9. Oh! Yep, station's going boom.
Slow down.
So yeah, with the vast... Ooh. Blah. I mean, you can...
Mayday! We're barely holding on here. Can anyone help?
There we go.
A Starfleet vessel is in trouble. Assist them.
Target the Herc forces!
Here come the Jem Hadar to save you. Sorry, the Dominion to save the to save you. Honestly, I think one thing this game that has done very well since day one is the ship fighting.
Thank you for your assistance.
Like the ship, the space fighting has always been, I think, done very, very well.
A Herc force is coming your way. I will assist
Oh,
you.
great! It's a hive ship. Fantastic. Now, as I say, the ground stuff, yeah, it's okay. It's fun. But the ship stuff, yeah. Come on, look at this. And this is me just in like a little bug ship. I'll say smaller than the Defiant. Oh, I could defeat the Dreadnought. Right, okay, I misread that. Alright. Yeah. Also, try not to be within 3 to 4 kilometers when you're attacking a ship, because that's the general radius of a warp core explosion, and they are not your friend. Warp core explosions are not your friend. go. I think that's it. Oh, that's a lovely shot.
Another well-fought victory first. You continue to impress.
I live to serve the Founders.
And the Founders want you to serve alongside the Alliance as part of their defensive forces. There are two viable factions to consider. The Federation and the Klingon Empire. It's indulgent, I know, but I think the final choice should be yours.
Now,
who shall it be?
There is slight differences between the Federation playthrough and the Klingon playthrough, but they sort of merge at one point. But I'm going to go with the Federation because I feel like that is where Founder Odo would want me to go. Also, because I have access to more stuff then. There we go. So Starfleet or the Klingons? Yeah, I'm going to choose Starfleet. I just said that. Yeah. So, picking the Federation as your ally will grant you access to Starfleet locations such as Earth Space Dock and Starfleet Academy. There we go.
Interesting choice. I think you'll fit in well there, eventually. It might take some time to get used to the way they operate, but I believe you're ready for the challenge.
Yes, Founder. There we go. A little quick flyby of Deep Space Nine. And whilst the ship scales are sometimes a little bit off for gameplay reasons, yeah, this is fairly accurate. And I will say now, Deep Space Nine is a lot smaller than people think it is. Like, it's not tiny, but it is a lot smaller than people think. The Alpha Quadrant. There we go. Yep. Everything gets unlocked now. Alright. So
The Alliance has agreed to a summit meeting with us to discuss the return of the Herc and what can be done to prevent their aggression from devastating all 4 galactic quadrants. Despite recent events, they've agreed to host the summit at Deep Space Nine. I'm not surprised. None of the galactic powers are comfortable hosting a Dominion fleet deep within their territory. Meet with me at DS9 prior to the beginning of the summit. I'd like to discuss our options.
I have the improved Ketracel White here, so I'll accept that.
If you'll excuse me.
Founder. So, as I was saying for the missions, these are all the missions I now get access to. There is Romulan Mystery, Cardassian Strength, Borg. I have done probably from here the Romulan Mystery up to Yesterday's War. What feels like millions of times. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to work through the. Yeah, I've done that one. It can't be replayed. I'm now on the Gamma Quadrant arc, which, as you can see here. But once this is done, I'm going to go to Future Proof and start doing the stuff from there. Because these are all the new ones. Like, this is the latest arc. It's like Terran 1, there's a Klingon Civil War. This is like when the Discovery stuff came out. But this for me feels like where the game actually improved. And it's not that Yesterday's War is bad. Again, I have just done this so many times. I really have. It's just like, that's the only reason why I don't want to do it again. But from here, I haven't done these later ones as much. So work through Gamma Quadrant arc, and then we will jump. I mean, if I wanted to, I could do it now, but I'm not. So let's approach Deep Space Nine, and because I think I need to head to Earth Space Dock as well, because there's some stuff I need to get on there. I know. Right, so first things first, let's have a little tour for Deep Space Nine for people who are not aware of what it's like. So you can have a look. I know, Cat. I know. That ship does look pretty cool. I can't deny that. Because it's the first time. Oh, here we go. There's the wormhole. You can see how small my ship is compared to the others. That's a big ship. Is that the new... That's the new lockbox ship, isn't it? Yep. That's a big ship. Very big ship. The Deradex over there. Which surprises people just how big the Deradex class ship is. Yeah, it has been directed to Deep Space Nine. So it's that ship there. It's like some... Oh, that music! That music! Oh, that pleases me on a level I just can't put into words. Alright, so here we go. Welcome to Deep Space Nine. Right, so we have the trader guy over here. We have this is like the ship area. Oops, sorry, one. Oh, there you go. Right, so I'm going to equip. I'm not going to do it right now. So I will do it off stream. But this is where you can, you know, get ship equipment. If you some ship equipment, so you can do other bits and pieces. This is where you can customize your ship. So let's customize the starship. Now, obviously, being Dominion, I'm probably not going to have that much options to it. So as you can see, it's like, oh look, I have that, but I do have access to various cuts. So I can go blue and say red. Doesn't really change anything, as you notice, because it's Dominion. Right, here we go. Different colour schemes, stuff. Oh, I like that. I like that design. That just looks... There we go. I will apply that. So now, when I go into space, seriously, there's so many customization options on some ships. It's ridiculous. Right. Now, some of you may or may not be aware of a streaming group called the Streampunks, who have... They sort of cut their teeth on running a Star Trek themed actual play. Just keep that in mind. See, Bajoran Temple, Quark's Bar. There's a few things I do need to point out on here. Yeah, Zazrit. A certain Orion. Yeah. Derek's... I mean, he's just a simple tailor after all. So, I mean, it's like if you have like a Klingon representative. So this is you get like devices, which is like these things. This is when you get veteran kits, which are again basically these things which are unlock other bits and pieces here. And there's something quite interesting I need to show before I continue. Obviously, there's an upstairs area as well. Yes, you can. You can go up there, like an observation deck. Right, this may not show up on the stream. I hope it does. Right. Okay. Oh, god damn it. Try and get a position so you can actually see the directory on this. It's tricky. I've got to get into the right position. But hang on, let's just try it from here. Let's try it there. Okay. Some of these ones you may recognise. They are homages to certain other sci-fi IPs, like the Cirrus Cybernetics Corporation. Where is it? Where's the other one? Diva Droid Corporation. If you are familiar with a lot of sci-fi stuff. Some of these you should recognise. Spacey sprockets, yep. Where's the other one? Yeah, there's a bowling alley. Yep, there's a bowling alley on Deep Space Nine. Oh, there you go. That makes it a little bit easier to see. The Jupiter. Where's Milliways? Yep, Milliways, yep. My favourite one is the Jupiter Mining Corporation. That always makes me smile when I see that one. A gold star if you can, without Googling, if you know what the Jupiter Mining Corporation is a reference to. No Googling. Use your noggin. I'll give you a clue. Indeed, it is the short rogue one. I mean, it's cold outside. Yep. Outfitters. So, I think I have to get... Yeah, it says go to Deep Space Nine. I think I have to actually approach Deep Space Nine from the outside for this to work. So, I'm going to just beam back up to the ship. Do it properly because it wants me to beam directly onto the other thing. So, yeah, some of these questions you do have to do in a very particular way to set them off, especially the ones that are focused around, like the hub areas. So you don't accidentally, walk into the wrong area and set the mission off, which is, would be annoying. All right. Rom's flagship. Yep. Look at that. Okay, right, let's go leave the system, do it properly. In my little bug ship. My ship's so cute. Yeah, all the other stuff I said I would do that. I'll do that tomorrow. Just because, like I said, it's something where I have to concentrate. But once it's set up, I very rarely have to change it. It's just that initial setup, if fiddly. Right, begin storm clouds. You want the cat? Okay. Again. See? I mean, obviously we're now approaching Deep Space Nine, but we're doing it in the proper way because of this instance. Oh look, there's a ship that you may recognise the name of. Oh, see the Grand Nagus. Entered the Norris Belt. Several civilian ships. Take to the station.
Please, we're low on fuel and supplies. We need help badly.
Come on. The High Council has announced several challenges to the Empire, worthy of a warrior such as yourself. Would you like to review them?
Yeah.
Station Control, welcome to Deep Space Nine. Your docking clearance has been authorized. Several of our docking facilities were damaged in the recent conflict. Please proceed to the provided coordinates. Also, Captain Nog is waiting to meet with you on the promenade at your earliest convenience. Enjoy your stay here at the station.
This is beam over. There's a few voices like when you hear them again, it's just like, oh.
Hello. I've been assigned to assist you here on the station. The leaders of the 4 major delegations have asked to meet with you prior to the summit meeting. Their offices are located here on the promenade.
Yes, that is Aaron doing the voice. Like I say, all of the voices are done by the legit people. Sometimes they've used recordings, yes, but they are the legit voices. Hello, Captain Nog. Alright. You know what? Let's do... You're closest. Let's go and speak to you.
Quinn's office is behind those doors.
Hello, Admiral Quinn.
The results of this summit could have long-lasting effects. A number of our allies, especially the Klingons, consider the Herc to be a Dominion problem. The Federation sees this
my
as a
elbow.
chance to improve relations with your people. Having allies in the Gamma Quadrant instead of enemies would be a great step toward galactic peace.
Yeah, that's a true thing. Right, there you go. Right, let's just work our way around the station. Right. So this is...
Ambassador Odo is here, coordinating security efforts.
Founder.
It's important to win the hearts and minds here. Many of the summit attendees, particularly the Klingons, consider the Herc to be our problem, and our problem alone. It's up to us to convince them otherwise.
I've got a lot of things to unlock as well.
Herc will ravage every civilization, one by one, throughout the galaxy.
As you command, Founder. Right, let's go and speak with Jempok. You know, it still makes me laugh, just like how you've got the Bajoran Temple right opposite Quarks. Like, literally right opposite it. And yes, that is Lita, Hollow Lita, Grand Nagus Vrom, and of course, Quark. And yes, Morn. Do not speak to him. He will not shut up.
Chancellor Jempok has an office here.
Counselor? Of course, it's in the armory. Makes sense.
I would not hope for aid from the Empire, Jem Hadar. Most of the High Council see the Herc purely as a Dominion problem. There are others, such as Martok, who see that position as
I might turn the music volume down a smidge.
The war of their ancestors, so be it. But they
and it's a little bit loud for me.
The Empire. The same.
Right. Okay. So it's just like, not bad. It's just a smidgen. I think it needs to go down by. Music volume's at 45%. Let's just crank it down to 35. Yeah. There you go. This is the Romulan delegation.
Consul Deton's office.
Romulan delegation. Why is he standing on the table? Oh, it's some kind of Romulan thing because you got one of them standing on the table and someone else standing on the chair.
This summit may be difficult. While the Federation will see a path toward peace, I suspect the Klingons will feel the opposite. There is no love lost between them and your people, or the Herc for that matter. The Republic position is one of pragmatism. The Herc are a threat no one can ignore, regardless of what quadrant their home lies in.
Understood, Pro-Council.
There are several Alpha Quadrant leaders here for the summit. Kai Kira of Bajor, Councillor Garrick of Cardassia, and my father, Ferengi Grand Nagus Rom. I recommend meeting with them as well. Their worlds will be on the front line if the Herc launch a full invasion into this quadrant.
Now, if I remember correctly, Star Trek Online is considered to be canon until it is counteracted by either a film or a TV show. So it's like a sort of soft canon, I suppose you would call it. And yes, he did say Kai Kira. And some tailor representing the Cardassians, I don't know why. Right, it's gonna be okay. You know what? Of course, it's right around the opposite side, isn't it? Right, okay, right, fine. We'll go back this way. And it's also just a way to sort of show you around the station as well. Plus, also.
Councillor Garrick is in his old tailor shop.
Hello there. I take it you're not here to update your ensemble. Though if you'd like a few suggestions, I'd be happy to provide.
Yes, that's Andrew Robinson.
In the meantime, let's talk about serious business, shall we? I'm sure you'd like to know Cardassia's position on the Herc problem. It's simple, really. They're a menace, and one we should deal with swiftly. Surprised? Don't be. Cardassia was recently attacked by the Herc. We'd have fared poorly without help from our neighbors. Even the Lucari and the Ferengi offered a hand. There's no love for the Dominion on Cardassia.
I wonder why.
We know that we're next if you fall to the Herc. And so, we're ready to be good neighbors.
Yes, the Dominion occupation of Cardassia certainly made quite a few of them realise it's like, oh, wait a minute, this is what we did to the Bajorans. Oh, it sucks.
Once upon a time, when I was but a tailor. That was before plain, simple Garrick became a member of the Ditapa Council, of course. Before the Reconstruction and the Iconian War and the Herc. While I'm proud of the work I've done for Cardassia over the years, there's a part of me that yearns to be here once more. To be just a tailor, just Garrick.
We go where we're needed.
Will there be anything else?
Nothing at the moment. Right. Let's go and speak to Grand Nagus Rom, shall we? Because he's closer.
My father is in my uncle's bar. Hard to believe he used to work there, huh?
Now, something I like about this is Chase Masterson, who voices Lita, was originally one of the first people to sign up for, voicing her character in the game. And she has been a big supporter of the game, of the character, since absolutely day one. She loves the game, loves the fans and things, so... And I think she was instrumental in helping to get this arc all properly set up, saying people like, yeah, come and join us, I'll be working there, and things like that. Having a familiar face who's been there from basically started voicing a lot of the main characters has just been so much of a great help. Because she doesn't also just play Lita, she also plays Hollow Lita and a couple of other characters who I'll not mention just yet because of reasons. But if you've played this game, you will know who they are. Hey, Nagus.
I was wondering when you'd come along. I'm guessing you're here to talk about the Herc and what we want to do about them. It's no secret that the Ferengi aren't a military powerhouse like the Klingons. Most of the time, we'd be happy to make a tidy profit from all of this, and as far away from it as possible. That changed when the Herc attacked Ferenginar. We would have been wiped out without help, and we didn't get it from Starfleet or the Klingons. We got it from the Lucari and the Cardassians. Even a few not cool ships showed up to fight. That showed us that this is everyone's fight, big or small. So we're in. And if the 34th rule of acquisition comes into play, well...
Okay, I think the 34th rule of acquisition is... I think it's war is good for business. I think.
It wasn't easy, believe me. I've managed to get the Board of Liquidators with us for now.
I'm not going to look up Star Trek Rule 34. Not going to happen.
Defense contracts can be very lucrative. The rest? Well, let's just say their self-preservation instincts are strong. They'd rather fight with the Alliance than stand alone. The Herc have me thinking about adding a new rule of acquisition. If they can't be bought, get ready to fight!
Nice one, Rom. I mean, that certainly seems appropriate where the Herc are concerned.
Did you have another question?
Not at the moment, no. Thank you for your time. There you go, yep. Lita. Hollow Lita. Again, what I like is they show in the game that, yes, Lita is a ex-Dabo girl, but she is actually pretty dang smart. Like ridiculously smart, to the point where it's like, yeah. Hello? Right, you need to move your butt. Thank you. Let's say under other circumstances she would have been, working for the Bajoran like government or something like that.
I believe the Kai is here, in the Bajoran temple.
And yes, that is what you think it is behind them.
Hello there. I'm a little surprised to see a Jem Hadar here.
Yes, Nana visitor.
Odo would have come himself to find out where Bajor stands, huh? I can tell you we're worried. If you fall, the Herc will come here, and we'll be the first to face them, so Bajor stands ready. We'll do what we can to stop them, even if that means joining forces with the Dominion.
That is correct. Our fight is yours as well.
There's something else I should mention. I've experienced visions recently, a sign from the prophets. I see a place I've been before, a world beyond the grip of death. It's the home of a former Kai, and it's in the Dominion. I should also mention that I've seen you in this vision as well. I believe we're going to take a journey together soon.
What are your duties as Kai?
As Kai, I'm obligated to serve the will of the prophets. Doing so leads me to many places, not just Bajor. That can be difficult, especially in times of war. There's been a lot of that in the last few years. First the Dominion, then the Klingons, the Iconians, and now the Herc. There are times when I wonder how Ben Sisko managed during the Dominion War, and he was the emissary.
Mm-hmm.
I've tried to follow his example whenever possible, but it's been a challenge.
No doubt.
Something else on your mind?
Yeah, I'm fine, thank you. So,
The Alliance has asked a number of special consultants to attend the summit. I know each of them well, and I can vouch for their knowledge and skill, even my Uncle Quark. Despite his reputation, his knowledge of the Gamma Quadrant is valuable. Just don't mention Latinum in the discussion, or the value of his information could rise considerably.
noted. So, for those who don't know, basically the Kai is the Bajoran equivalent of the Pope. So Kira has become the Bajoran Pope, basically. Right. Okay, let's go and speak with these folks over here. You know what? Let's have a little chat with Quark.
Don't suppose you're here for a drink. Hollow Sweet? Dabo? Can't blame me for trying to find profit while I can.
Of course not.
My fool of a brother, the Nagus, seems hell-bent on getting the Ferengi into this mess. Not a lot of profit in fighting the Herc, 34th rule or not. You can't spend your money when you're dead.
That sounds like another order of acquisition.
If you ask me, we'd be better off sealing that wormhole and saying goodbye to the Herc and the Dominion forever. I'd miss the Tulaberry wine, but I'd get over it. But seeing how that'll never happen, especially as long as Kira's still breathing, I suppose I'll have to dig in like everyone else. You know what the worst part of this mess is? Your boss, Odo. He's back like some kind of ghost haunting me. I must be cursed.
The founder sends his regards.
Can I get you something?
I'm fine for now. Later.
Hello. Oh, it's been a while since I've been in this place. I can't believe Quark still has that hollow me in here.
And yes, you can play Dabo in here.
To be honest.
Not right now, but you can do it.
I wish we were all here under better circumstances. Then again, DS9's always been a trouble magnet. I guess peace is a little too much to ask for around here. My husband is risking a lot of capital, political and otherwise, by choosing to get involved with all of this. Fortunately, he's the best Grand Nagus to come around in a long time. The best ever, as far as I'm concerned, but I'm pretty biased on that point. Look, if I were this mirror version of me I've been hearing so much about, I'd have a lot more tactical advice to offer.
Mirror Lita. Mirror Universe.
Take a look around. Think about all the civilians, the refugees, people who are depending on you to protect them. Think about the best way you can do that, if you can. That's what I'd do if I were in your shoes. Boots, whatever.
Now, generally, the chat choices don't make a major difference, but occasionally you may get like a different accolade or achievement depending upon which you pick. Again, just like little minor things here and there.
Yeah, in that alternate universe where good people are evil and vice versa, turns out the evil version of me is an admiral there. Real piece of work. Wears lots of leather, carries a whip. Oh, and she's in command of the evil Enterprise.
Yep.
I found out about her from my husband's information gathering specialists. Never hurts to be well informed, right? Rule of acquisition number 7. Keep your ears open and your eyes on the mark.
Or Rule 74. Knowledge equals profit.
Was there something else?
No, thank you. I mean, yeah. Lita is a very interesting character in this. Very interesting. Right, let's go and speak to... there's one more thing I need to do. Yeah, Mirror Lita is interesting. Let's just say, like I say, it's right. There's one more thing I do need to do though. I've realised I'm going to do this now because if I don't take a screenshot of this character, I know someone who will be very upset with me. Trying to think where it is. Controller, keybinds. Here we go. Keybinds. I think which one it is. I'm going to. Okay. Right. Toggle game UI. That's it. Okay, so it's that's what I said it as. Numpad star. Right. So I can do this. I can then go like that. So if I want to take screenshots, I can do. I think it's this. And then just check. Let me just check my screenshot folder. Make sure it's saved. Should be okay, but let me just find out. Yep, there we go. Oh, okay. It did work. Right, I'm going to take one more screenshot because I need to test something. Right. Okay, I did set it up correctly. Good, good. So what I have done, and I can't, and on my other account, and I seem to have copied it over successfully, is if I press print screen, it automatically takes a screenshot without the UI. Fantastic. So all I've got to do is press print screen. Interesting thing, and it even works on cutscenes as well. Because what I like to do for the games is to set up my screenshot folder and have the the loading images as the stream starting be basically a we call it like a montage of everything that's in that folder. So now I can do that. All good. Very good. Very good. Dr. Julian Bashir. Gotta say, not too keen on the beard. Doesn't really suit you, I don't think.
Ah, hello there. Nice to meet you. Dr. Julian Bashir, recently recommissioned Starfleet officer at your service. Can't say I was expecting to see a Jem Hadar here today. We're doing what we can to get things in order after that business with the Zenkethi and the Herc. The station took quite a beating. Worse than I saw during the Dominion War. We're still treating casualties, and it looks like we'll be seeing more soon. A lot more. The situation is compounded by the presence of civilians, both local and from other systems, even the Dominion. We have a number of refugees from the Gamma Quadrant on the station, and more are on the way. Clearly, the sooner we can solve the Herc dilemma, the better. We'll be beyond our capacity to help the refugees soon, as will Bajor.
You said recently recommissioned. You left Starfleet?
I mustered out some time ago to start a private practice on Trill. Since then, I've worked on special projects for Starfleet from time to time as a consultant. Even managed to start a family. Needless to say, I wasn't initially...
Let's see, he moved to Trill.
Still, it's very hard to say no to Kai Kira and Captain Dax. And so here I am.
I mean...
back on the front of an interstellar conflict.
Let's be honest. You did marry Captain Dax.
Something on your mind?
There's a number of refugee groups here on the promenade.
Oh, yeah.
Are you surprised seeing Karemans here on a Federation station? That's how bad it is back home. We had to come to the Federation to find safe haven. There's nothing for us in the Dominion. Not anymore. That's right. Your gods abandoned us to the Herc and left us to fend for ourselves when the invasion got rough. It's no wonder there's talk about rebellion on Karema and many other worlds besides. And now, here you are, just like us, asking the Alliance for help.
Yeah. These are the ones, if I remember rightly, the Karemians.
And what you, Jem Hadar, did to this quadrant.
Yeah, they were like some of the first refugees from the Delta Quadrant. Sorry, Gamma Quadrant.
Just like you did.
Delta Quadrant's where the Borg are. If I got that correctly. But yeah, they were the ones who like turned up and were like, yeah, we need some help. And Beta went, we don't have the room.
Jem Hadar, here? Where were you when we needed you most? When the Herc came, we sent distress calls. But no Jem Hadar came. The Founders didn't save us. Only a few of us managed to get away on ships before the Herc closed in.
This is not looking good for the Dominion.
Word of the Bajorans and their faith reached us after the war ended. Their stories about one of their spiritual leaders. She came to the worst of us, on our prison moon, to bring the wisdom of the prophets. So,
if you've watched Deep Space Nine, this should be ringing some bells.
to seek deliverance. If our old gods won't listen to us,
You don't have to, but it does help. Turning away from the Founders is not wise.
The summit will begin soon. First, transmit your report to me for review.
Transmitting.
The Federation and Klingon positions were predictable. I'm surprised the others aren't sitting it out, particularly the Ferengi. They're usually more interested in saving their own skins, after all. Interesting that Dominion citizens are traveling here for safety. We'll have to do something to assist Starfleet and the Bajorans on this. That's all for now. First, report to me in the conference room when you arrive.
It will be so, Founder. Right. So there's different ways you can get up there, like turbo lift. So I'm just going to take this turbo lift here, as it's nice and easy. Right there takes me up to the conference room. Right. Ambassador.
What a surprise. Everyone's here and no one's started shooting.
Yet.
Quite a commendable level of restraint.
They've not started shooting yet.
Take a moment to get settled. Speak with the others. Things will be serious soon enough.
Yes, Founder. Alright. I know. Stop the Klingon. General Martok.
I envy you, Jem Hadar. You have had the honor of fighting the Herc to defend your home as a warrior born.
I just love hearing the voices again. it just scratches that part of my brain really nicely.
Hiding behind politics and rules, Grethor waits for their worthless souls.
Grethor is basically Klingon hell.
Know this. There are still Klingons who know where their blades belong. We will not dishonor our ancestors and ignore the Herc. We will fight them to our dying breath in the name of Kahless and the Empire.
As your people say, Kapla. The thing, you can kind of see why the Jem Hadar and the Klingons actually kind of get on, but it's more like that, like your leaders are the Dominion or the Federate sort of Founders and stuff like that. So you can see why, you know, there's like, you know, they would actually get on because they're both warrior races.
Hello. I have high hopes for this summit. Many worlds in this quadrant have been attacked by the Herc, including my own. We must all realize that without the Dominion, the Herc will wreak havoc throughout all quadrants, and we will all suffer.
Indeed.
I can't help but think that there's a path to a peaceful resolution in all of this. There's got to be some way to end this madness before more lives are lost.
Perhaps there is.
Hello again.
Hello.
Spoke
spoke with Odo about the vision we discussed. He's agreed to clear a mission to the old sector. Opaka, the former Kai I mentioned, lives there now.
Does this involve your visions?
I believe so, yes. The Kai has a condition that has prevented her from leaving until now.
That's one way of putting it.
It's provided us with data that could lead to a cure. If there's a chance, I'm willing to take it. Her wisdom could help us all greatly. I realize this is a lot to take in, but I hope I can count on your help when the time comes.
This is the Founder's will. I will go. Alright. Oh, hello.
Ah, the newly appointed First. I'm glad we had a moment to talk before the summit begins. Your report on the other attendees and their positions was appreciated by myself as well as the Founder. I hope you realize the distinct honor that has been bestowed upon you. To speak directly to a god...
So just hearing Jeffrey Combs, it's just like...
Jem Hadar. I trust you will not abuse
Every character he has played in the Star Trek universe has just been awesome. Annoying, but awesome. I live to serve the Founders.
If I can have everyone's attention... Thank you. Let's begin the summit. We have a lot to discuss.
Right.
Thank you all for coming. By now, you should be aware of our tactical situation. The Dominion, as you know it, is on the verge of collapse. We've withdrawn to our core system.
I'm going to be taking a lot of screenshots.
The lines are holding, for now. Without your help, the Herc will win the war of attrition.
What about your outer systems? We're receiving refugees here from those areas.
I've learned this game to keep...
We have one fleet...
to keep my finger hovering over the screenshot button.
Hardly enough to defend the entire Dominion.
I'm failing to see how this concerns the Empire.
The recent battle here is a sample of what the Herc can do.
If you think they'll stop at the wormhole, you're sadly mistaken.
Need I remind you that the Dominion came to your aid in the Iconian War? I seem to recall Klingons placing high value on debts of honor, or has that changed?
Mind your tongue, changeling! I will not be insulted!
Oh. The wormhole just opened. What's just come through the wormhole? Oh, what's this thing? Oh, yeah. Oh, that's I think that's a Herc fleet.
It's the Herc.
Yeah, that almost blocked up the wormhole. That's a very big ship.
Concentrated in the damaged pylon or processing area.
That's a very big ship.
Get to that damaged pylon section and lock it down before the Herc trigger an explosion that could wreck the station.
It will be done, Founder. Right. Yeah, you lot stay here. Yep. Oh, fudge. All processing. Yes, we're sneaky. Ooh. Where's my rifle gone? I will not use a pretty little pistol. I'll be using my rifle. No, don't look at me like that. The Herc. Even though I was like, what's he doing? Oh. Oh, there's lots of them. So, I mean, in many ways, the Herc are like the equivalent of... Star Trek equivalent of like the Tyranids almost. Not exactly, but, you know, there's a... There we go. If I remember rightly, there's a way I can set it to auto fire? There we go, yeah. So I don't have to keep us... Yeah, okay, yes. Shall we set to green? Yes, it's set to green, right.
Bad.
Oh, sorry, Captain. What's this? Right, to go up here, don't I? There we go. I think go over to there. Well, there's a console here. Let's do this one first. Right. Now to the next one. Yeah, I think I have to go up to there. There's one up there by the looks of it. Calibrate shields. Tap.
Nice work, but it's not over yet. The Herc have moved into the ore processing area above your position. There's a lot of unstable uridium ore in there. If they damage it, it could ignite and set off a chain reaction that could destroy the pylon. You'll need to make your way up there to secure the area and restart the safety systems there.
Understood, Captain. I remember rightly, one of the things that Aaron Eisenberg said before he passed was, one, he loved playing Nog, and coming back to Star Trek Online to play the character he absolutely loved was like, for him, a dream come true. And then, unfortunately, he got ill, and he was taken from us, and it was like
the access system in this section was reset.
It's shitty, really.
Rotate the central column and extend the bridges in order to reach the next section.
The thing is, the puzzles in this are normally, if there's puzzles, they're pretty simple. They're not mind-breakingly difficult. Some of them can be. I've seen some games where it's puzzles can be really difficult. Persona's ones that had a nice sort of level of this. They're simpler than Persona, but they also do have their own. What's what I'm looking for? Oh, how am I doing for Ketrasil? I have 1 hour 43 minutes of it left before I have to top up, which is good. I want to. Should I move that down to there? There you go. Put that one down there. That one down there. There we go. Well, apparently I just found a. Why is there a Bolian souffle on a Herc? What's it doing with that? Oh yeah, I have to retract the walkways, and then I can rotate the pillar. This is how difficult the puzzles are, basically. There you go. Extend the thingies. That goes out, so I can now go across to the other side at the top. Huzzah!
Okay, you're almost in the clear. The safety systems for the area are currently offline. You'll need to restore power to that section and reinitialize the safety systems to get everything back online.
Acknowledged. Alright. So, let's go for this one first. Okay, and then over there, reinitialize.
Alright, the safety systems are reinitializing. They should be up and running in a few minutes. Nice work.
Thank you.
Hold on. I'm picking up multiple Herc life signs in your area. They're converging on your position.
Noted.
I need you to defend that section from the Herc until the system comes online again. If they get in before that happens, they could knock it offline again, or worse.
We don't want that. Right. Okay, let's bring in some There we go. I'll zoom out a little bit. Whew. Okay. Wow. That was embarrassing. We'll pretend that didn't happen. Yeah, I forgot. This character's a little bit under-geared. I'm not fully maxed out on everything yet, all my buffs and traits and all that jazz. Right. Oh, it's one over there. Alright. Let's get rid of you. That's it. Also, yeah, these creatures aren't, you know, they're not simple creatures. They are tough gits. Like I say, they are Star Trek's equivalent of the Tyranids. Right, okay, but that don't seem to have to hit him. Let's scoot over here. What's that one? Oops. Oh, no, oh, yep. I'm losing the, There we go. I keep forgetting I've got health packs as well. That's the downside when you start playing a game that you've been playing for years. You start like a new character. It's like, I must remember, I am a squishy boy. I am not a demigod like I am on my other character. Ooh, there's a green item, engineering kit. I'm tactical, so. Return to ship. This is all my gear as well. Auto sort it. Right, there's beam out.
Are attacking the station and several civilian vessels in the system. I've sent ships to assist them, but I'm concerned our forces are spread too thin. I'd like you to work with those ships to protect the civilians while the rest of us defend the station. First Dukan Rex will accompany you as a combat escort.
Noted. I'm just putting in some bits and pieces on here. This is nice. Oh, yeah, it has emitters. That's a good one. Oh, yes, tactical team. Tactical team's always good. Torpedo spread, yes. That'll do for now. Not perfect, but it does the job.
Starfleet vessels, this is Quinn. Protect civilian targets.
That's it, right. Wait till we're getting close, and then till my buffs are coming up there. There we go. Right, in we go. Oh, torpedo spread free. Yes. Why? There we go. Oh yes, that is very satisfying. Like I say, I'm just in like the tiny little ship. Right. Oh. Oh no, I don't want that. I do not want that right now. I'm making molecules for an event that's going on, and I don't want to worry too much about that. Yeah, the Vanguard ship is a bigger ship, and it also has a couple of wingmen as well, so... Come on, move, you little bugger! There we go. Bit annoying to have the anniversary event. Yeah, I think what it is, they're just using the standard map. Plus, you know, you can at least then access it without being harassed and people. But it's not a major issue. Oh yes. Yeah, things are going to be quite interesting when I get the other ship equipped properly.
Plotting the course for Pegasus. The Prophet's guide.
Indeed. Many founders go with you. Right, so that's the Bajorans helps out. Who's this? This is the Ennis. Let's go and help them. Right, it's just a bit of a... There's that one. Let's get it. Itchy nose. That is very satisfying to see. It's the sounds as well. Like, if you get the, I think it's the TOS phasers, like the original series phasers, they actually sound like the original phasers, and it's just so satisfying. Come on. It was the same. The ship combat in this is brilliant, and I don't think I've even like even the, shall we, let's just call them aesthetically ugly ships, are well designed. Right, there we go. Right, evasive maneuvers. A little bit of a speed boost. There you go. But before I log off tonight, if you able to, Mr. Fawns, can you log in and invite me into the fleet? This character into the fleet. So I don't think we have to do it right now. It'll have to be during the once I'm back on Deep Space Nine. That way I can start to contribute bits and pieces towards it and things like that. So I've got some fleet rewards I can pick up. But I have to go to Earth. Oh, I just seen that. Oh. This is why I like playing tactical. I get to fire big weapons and make things go boom. There we go. Any other little turds around? Excellent. Thank you.
Nice work, but I'm afraid there's bad news.
It may not register if I'm in combat.
Heading our way. The station's weapon systems are offline.
Excellent.
We need a few minutes to get them up and running. Until
Cheers.
then, we're a sitting duck over here. I've asked every ship in the sector to regroup and prepare for battle. Let's hope it's enough.
Prepare to engage. Oh god, there's more of them. They've dropped out of warp. Yeah, because there's because I've created a new character, obviously I'll be able to go to Earth and pick up some fleet rewards, like fleet dilithium and stuff like that, and I'll be able to use those to help towards certain projects.
Concentrate fire on their capital ships.
Ooh! Ooh! Oh, I'm gonna go boom. No, no, evasive maneuvers!
Online.
Activate the sub-warping protocol! I've gone down to 35%. 12%. Have you heard what this year's anniversary pack is? Not yet, no. I've only got back into the... What's the theme? Yeah, I need to get the big ship.
Systems online in 60 seconds.
What be the theme? Okay. That'll be interesting. I mean, things I've got, I think, all of the Enterprises anyway. Or at least most of them.
Swarms get behind you.
Yeah, I know that. I'm just I'm in a little squiddy. Yeah, I think I've actually got the NX. Or at least the. Oh, the error. Oh, that's what it's focusing on, right? Well, that's interesting. So what, you're gonna have like Andorian ships, I imagine, Vulcan ships. That's good to know. Thank you. Oh, that is. Well, as soon as I know, I'll let people know. There you go. This is why I always have the like emergency hull repair on one, so I can just tap it with my little finger. Oh, come on! So obviously, if I was an engineering captain, I would have more skills that allow me to repair my ship and stuff like that. Oh, that was close. I was down to like 9%. Obviously, if you have like an engineer crew, oh, these things. Tell me how satisfying the space combat is. It's like I don't know. It just scratches, let's say, that part of my brain that likes making myself go boom. I believe there is an ability you can get as well called ramming speed, which is like, you know, like the Defiant in First Contact. Today is a good day to die. Prepare for ramming speed. And then it's like 5 seconds later. No, yeah, 20 seconds later you respawn. Right, let me just see if I can put anything else onto there. Right, anti-proton sweep, yeah, let's put that on there. Brace for impact, yeah, let's put that on there. That'll give me that one. They've moved the abandoned ship. Aww. That's got directed energy modulation. Distribute shield power. Oh, of course, emergency. I've got emergency power to weapons. Fleet support. Yeah, you know what? Let's bring in the fleet. There we go. Let's get Big Bro to help me out. Now, distribute shield is good because if you've got like lots of shields remaining on, like say your left, but you're attacking from the front, soon I'll be flying one of those. Soon. Oh. That is really freaking good. I felt
that was the last of them.
Very satisfying.
Ships on long-range sensors, for now at least. Hopefully it's clear to the Alliance that the Dominion is prepared to work with them to stop the enemy. Let's hope they're ready to do the right thing. In the meantime, my fleet will do what it can to keep the Herc on our side of the wormhole. Remain vigilant. I will have new orders for you soon.
I'm going to head to Earth now just to show stuff.
Victory is life.
Victory is life. Glory to the founders. Right. Yes, just depart the system. Like I say, I'm going to head to Earth because Space Dock 1, because this is specifically. Also, whilst I personally prefer Deep Space Nine, I cannot deny that Space Dock is Earth Space Dock 1 is very pleasing to go to. Very pleasing. It's larger, it's more spread out, but it's Space Dock. It just feels nice. I love this LCAR loading system. Okay. So, let's see. Do I have... I'm trying...
It was unexpected, but I suspect it will show the Alliance just how real the Herc's threat is to all of us. After today, I'd like to think that letting the Herc destroy the Gamma Quadrant is not a viable option.
Remember, I'm sticking with Dominion stuff, so I generally go for Polaron or Polaron variations.
From Kai Kira of Bejor. She's asked to lead a mission to the Ennis system, and I've approved it.
Let's go.
She has also asked for your assistance. Provide it. And first, make sure she comes back safely. Consider it your highest priority. Dismissed.
Now, for anyone who's not aware, you can replay these missions. So you look at it thinking, oh, I really want to have both the Polaron beam and the cannons. Just replay the mission. And you can keep replaying the mission so you can have like an entire rack of these weapons if you wanted to. But for this one, I'm going to go with dual cannons.
Congratulations, Honored First.
And I've just leveled up.
I need your help with a very sensitive mission. A former Kai, Opaka, was trapped on a prison moon in the Gamma Quadrant in 2369. Alien nanotech in her system prevents her from leaving the moon, but it also sustains her life indefinitely while on the surface. It seems the wardens of the prison were planning on curing and granting amnesty to the prisoners until their planet was decimated by the Herc. Somehow, the Dominion managed to obtain the cure, and they've provided it to us as a peace offering.
Sweet!
The moon hasn't been hit by the Herc, but it's only a matter of time. We need to cure Opaka and the others and get them out of there before that happens.
Polaron weapons, Polaron. So yeah, Polearm, stuff like that. So I would accept this mission.
Something else on your mind?
Nope, that's fine. I'm gonna head to let's head to you can go to Riser when there's an event on. Let's just go to the Alpha Quadrant. So I am gonna end this after this one because it's new mission and everything, and these missions
Kari call this system home. Some of our neighbors, like the Deferi and the Denobulans, have been most welcoming. Others, like the Nakul and the Zenkathi, have been
I've gone to the wrong one.
distant, even hostile.
Poo. Never mind. Right. Okay. You know what? Let's head to. I picked the wrong one. Never mind. I had a. Right. So, you can have fast travel, but look at that. Look how freaking cool that is. Time to slow boat it. Let's just do a bit of the old slipstream. I mean, it's not that fast because I am just going, I'm just a tiny little ship. There's Trill. Hello, Trill. Transwarp 31. Let's see, I'm at Transwarp. I'm at Transwarp. Well, I was at something else, but I am now at Transwarp 12. 12.7. I know, Cat, I know. Cruising along through the Draydon sector. Now, these things I've got here as well, these are like my ship abilities. Sometimes the position of where they go does matter. Like if you put emergency power to weapons and before you do, say, fire at will, which one's will and all that, then I know. You'd be off my lap for a moment. Then obviously it will affect it. Give hint for new mission because they've been doing species-based unique dialogue. Ooh, interesting. Hey. No. Little git. Right, where's Soul's up here? Oh, right, let's go to Soul. Past Wolf. Look how close Wolf 359 is to Soul. It's really freaking close. Yeah, she's been a pain in the butt. Yes, I'm looking at you through the glass of the door. Thank you. Right. Sifting driver's recharged. Past Vulcan. It's Starbase 1. Here we go. If I just drop out of Slipstream, enter the Sol system. I personally don't mind because I have played through almost all of the. Is it to do with the newer missions or is it to do with the current mission arc that I'm on? Because if it's the current arc, I have played this probably quite a few times, so I don't mind. But if it's one of the newer ones, then it's new. And in that case, keep it under your hat for now. Keep it under your hat for now, because I've not played any of the new arc yet at all. But no, thanks for asking if you're not sure. I mean, sometimes I don't mind spoilers. It depends. Sometimes I do. But because this is a new one, and basically, I have played up to, I think it was up the end of the Klingon Civil War. Yes, it was up to the end of the Klingon Civil War. So the two new arcs, the Terran Gambit and the Kings and Queens. Those two I have not played. You hate spoilers, but spoiled by the devs. Oh, that sucks. Right. Yes, I'd like to beam to the station, please. So this is Space Dock, Space Dock 1, the main. I think I prefer the mushroom design of it myself. I mean, I follow Thomas Maroney on Blue Sky as well, and some of the stuff that he's pumped out for some of the missions is like some of the ships. I'm like, damn, that's gorgeous. Here we go. This is why I like coming to the Earth Space Dock. This. They change them every so often, but this is one hell of a view. Look at that. And there's another screenshot. There we go. It would be nice if they could do something where you could have like your ship, like say parked there, for example, like whatever your current ship is or something like that. But it's like, yeah, people don't realise just how big Space Dock is. It's like, yeah, you can have the NCC 1701F, whatever ship that is, parked there. I know, but you're going to have to keep your... No, you're going to have to wait. You're being naughty. That's a Iconian outfit. Right. Now, you're going to behave. Okay. Good go. So, this is one of the reasons why I came here. Yes. The Odyssey upgraded to the Yorktown class. Yep. This is for one of the events for Q. But, like, yes.
I feel so ignored.
Now, people say, oh, the voice is wrong. It's like, no, it's not. That's not Picard's Q. That's our Q. Actually, I think there might even be Q Junior. Or who we would call Q Junior. Which is why the voice is different. Because it's not the Q. Yeah, I think you're right. I think it is Junior. At least I think that's one of the reasons why they explained it. Yeah, one of the reasons why I came here is, and again, I'm going to do it now because I'm about to log off because someone's getting grumpy, is one, it's a heck of a view, but there's a person here I need to speak to, and I think it's this chap here. Yes, Temple Agent Philip Cray.
Greetings, how can I assist you today? Or in the future?
Okay, so I need to be, oh, here we go. I need to be level 65. Okay, that's easy enough. Dev's be dropping in STO streams and talking with them in their chat. If I've had that, part of me doesn't want to know. But at the same time, if I knew that one of the devs came into my stream and were like, hello, we'll talk about the game and stuff like that, I would just be, I'd be very happy. Yeah. And I think then I wouldn't mind spoilers too much within reason. So it's, again, It's all context. It's all context. So okay, so this is what I need to check. So once I get to level 65, because I'm level 60, oh, that's not gonna be too long. With 20 hours played, I can come here and there'll be lots of stuff that are what's I looking for? I can unlock here. So I thought I got it straight away. I do not, but that's not a problem. One thing I do need to do as well is there's another couple of reasons why I came here. One is because of the ships, and another is because of my account bank. So there's some stuff I need to get from my account bank, and I could do it on Deep Space Nine, but like I said, that was here as well. Oh yeah, all the goodies that are unlocked. This is going to take me ages to go through, because like I say, I'm not too fussed about the ships, but I have. Where it says available. In fact, no, let me just put it on. So there you go, purchase filter. These are all the things I can unlock. I can have a Borg. I can have this thing. I can have a Tribble. I can have this. I can have the other ones. I've got check promo. Yep. Yep, I have this one. I have this one. I have this one. I have Andromeda Cruiser. I have this. I have these ones. Because I've been playing this game, like I say, since beta. I've done quite a few of the charity things as well. This is actually, honestly, when I first did it, I just thought, screw it, I'm just going to chuck a few quid their way because, breast cancer and all that. But then when I got this is actually quite a good little thing, because you get a little Tribble, you get a Caracal. Oh yes, I spotted the Alienware freebie, so I claimed that straight away. Did I get the Netherlands? Yes, the Netherlands. Yes, I did get that one, and I've already used that on my main character because I hadn't created this character yet. There you go. Loot crate many years ago. Yep. The Delta Flyer. No, that's fine. Thank you for double checking. Also have this guy as well. This one. I have some more Vanguard. Yeah, the Vantage shields are nice. There's this one. Seriously, there's so many things. I've got loads of Tribbles. I can't use the Klingon Miracle Worker Bridge Officer because I'm not playing as Klingon, obviously. Kitties. So I also have quite a few of the uniform stuff as well. Oh, sure. I'm only showing what I've got anyway. Yep, the Elite Starter Pack. I can claim this for every character. 30 inventory slots, 60 bank slots, and 2 bridge officer slots. So you know what? I'm going to claim that right now. There we go. Let's fuss about these. See, I've got the duty officers. Yeah. I will be claiming my lower decks crew. Now, I said there would be a few exceptions to my only Dominion stuff. The lower decks crew is one of them because there's not enough duty officers to support that. So that's my only real exception. Also, come on, it's lower decks. So don't worry about that one. The ships. So like I said, these are all the ones I've got so far. So we have like the Andorian ship, but I'm not too fussed about these ones. Like I say, because of freaking love that ship design. Visually, this is probably one of my favourite ship designs. And when I did a actual play of Star Trek Adventures version 1, I did it set aboard a ship, Damocles. I really like that. So we've got the Command Dreadnought, which I think is the where is it? Here we go. Yep, the Odyssey. There you go. So that's that one. Here we go. The Ross, which is like a hybrid between the Galaxy class and the Sovereign. Kelvin Enterprise. The Sovereign refit. Yeah, the Enterprise again. Warship Voyager. Defiant. This one. Which one's this? This is the Yep, the NX. So I can have the NX as well if I want that one. This is the Glen, which is the the Crossfield, I should say, which is the, I think that's the Discovery class. Yes, that's the Discovery class. I remember that because it's got the swirly. And yes, when you activate it, it does do this spinny thing when it drops into the mycelium network. It does do that, and it looks really freaking good. I can't deny that. And the ship itself's okay, but that spinny effect is just like, yeah. The Mirror Guardian. These are all my Federation ships, and obviously each one of these has like a console and a trait. This one as well. Then of course there's the Klingon Defense Force. I don't have as many Klingon ships unlocked as that one, but I mean that's a big bad boy. Also have I love the design of the Romulan ships. I really do. So these are the ones I will be getting. I'll be playing on various things, but my main priority ship will be this one. This is basically like the... It has a couple of wingmen flying alongside it as well. It's a great thing. Plus, like I say, I might pick up the Cardassian ones as well, just because, well, whatever. Yeah, there's also the Tier 5 ships as well I've got here. Like the Galor, things like that. So there's a lot I have to go through and pick up. Like here, for example, 23rd Century Ship Bundle, Temple ones, the Enterprise era, the multi-mission. I think this is the Vesta. Yeah, this is a T5 Vesta build. Very nice. Renews a battle cruiser propulsion response. That sounds very culture. That does. I mean, to be fair, one of my I'm going to try and decide on what I want to call my ships. I'm probably going to go with like metal bands and stuff like that, you know, or just stupid stuff like that, like stupid names. So you got the expansion pack. So here, for example, this is what I got, the Gamma Vanguard pack. So as you can see, it has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 ships. It unlocks the Cardassians, Klingon stuff as well. That's a one-off. There you go. Yeah, it is. This was another good one as well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Again, when I had some spare cash. But I've got the starter packs here as well. So it's like this one, which again gives me access to the Dreadnought Cruiser, tactical uniform, Vanguard species. So I'll probably claim that. Other bits and pieces as well. There we go. The Vanity Shield and things like this. Now this is an interesting one because technically I didn't buy this one. I earned this back in the original days when they first had this. So there is some jiggling around for things. So people who had all the stuff can now automatically claim it and get all their bits and pieces back, and it gets you a Breen. And now the interesting thing is, like I said, I want this to be a very themed, Dominion themed run. Breen joined the Dominion, so I can use this. I can claim this as part of my personal rule. I've also got other bits and pieces. Now, that's not the end of it. Oh no. That was just the Zen Store account stuff. There's also, I think you can get it from the Phoenix pack. So yeah, I've got a few things I need to access from my personal bank as well, the account bank. Apparently I cannot access my account bank at this time. Why not? Oh, I'm probably not high enough level or something. That's probably why. But there's my personal bank. Let me find some dilithium. Yeah, because I'm not officially joined the Federation yet, so I can't technically. Oh, I'll take those. Hey, loads of duty officers there. What else was it? There's something else I needed to show. So I can reclaim. I know. So these are all things I can reclaim as well. Subatomic disintegrator, Ironstorm weapon, hyperpulse engines, mirror universe, agony phaser. But again, unfortunately, it's not Dominion related, so I can't use that one. things like this which are neutral, yeah, I can use those. I can't use the phasers, unfortunately. These ones have to be... I've unlocked them, but I can't pay for them because I don't have enough dilithium. So there's a few bits and pieces there. Now there's something else as well. Where is it? Oh, that's right, yeah, it's the event store. Once I unlock the event store, there's even more stuff I can claim back. Now, Phoenix packs, I don't think I can unlock those just yet. Let me just have a look. Special items. Okay, there's a few other... Oh no, it's under... No, it's in the accounts unlock, so... Basically, once I've unlocked that, like I said, there'll be a lot more to do. A lot more to do. There's also like things for like the starbase we've got here as well. Yeah, I'm not going to worry too much about that because there's no point in me doing that yet until I unlock everything. So that's me done for tonight. I will be back with this tomorrow, and I will be playing this for the foreseeable future until I get to, like I say, where is it? On the episode. Once I get to the end of the Kings and Queens arc, then we'll see how it goes from there. Like I said, this is not from the start meant to be a full run, but that may change. It all depends how I feel by the time I get to the end of. Though I will be honest, as much as I like the early games, some of the missions are a bit, not great. I'm not a great fan of having to do them again and again, sort of thing. They're a bit of a slog, sort of thing. But some of them are really good. It's just like that they really improve things. So, I mean, for me, the point where they changed things from being to being, oh, this game's got really good, was actually towards the end of the Delta Quadrant arc, the beginning of the Iconium War arc. In fact, for me, the Iconium War arc is probably my favourite arc in the entire game. The second one is the one I'm on right now. Now, technically speaking, this goes after the Iconium War, because obviously like, Odo made a reference to it. There's also Borg stuff as well. The new one isn't too bad, but it's a bit of a slog because it's also a beginner type one. So these ones here, I found this one to be quite annoying. The Dyson Sphere one, like it's storyline, it's not bad. It's just some of the missions I found very annoying. Not even annoying really. I'd say fiddly. But from here, this is when I think they sort of establish how things are and how things can go forward. So, yeah. Once I get to the end of this, I may go back and do the Iconium War, like as a retrospective type thing. Maybe do the yesterday's war as well. Maybe. That's not guaranteed. It's going to be see how I feel. But there's also as well other things to do. I have reputation things to go through. I have... Yeah, see that I've got some of these already unlocked. Task Force Omega. See, I've got other things I can claim. I have got... There's just so much I can do. But it's going to take time. It's going to be fiddly. It's going to be boring to watch. So... Oh, do I have an upgrade token? I do not have... Oh no, it's in my bank, so I can't do anything with that. So, yeah, that's me done for tonight. Back tomorrow, and we'll be back watching The Expanse on Friday. It's part of the Bring Your Own Copy watch along type thing. I'm sorry, I'm distracted by the galaxy ghostly reindeer type things that are there, like the pets. I need to also get a Tribble as well at some point, but I will do this all tomorrow if I get the chance. What I am going to do, I'm going to head over to here, and this will remind me. Also, I just want to have a look at at that window. All right, mind your butt. I know, mind your butt. All right, fine, sit there. You behave. Yeah, someone's getting grumpy. I've seen what the time is, so I'll say goodnight, and hopefully see you soon. Bye bye. No, I'm not waving at you, you silly cat. Bye.